Hi Aries, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is a general reading. I have already pulled your oracle cards. I am currently pulling your tarot. Spirit, may I please have anything else in the present position? Thank you. May I please have the strength? May I please have the strength? So Aries, I'm looking at 4 different areas of your life in this general reading. I'm looking at the present position, which is meant to validate that this is your reading. I'm looking at the strength, the challenge, and the possible outcome. Spirit, may I have the challenge? May I please have the challenge for Aries? Thank you. And may I have what's good in the outcome, what will help Aries to make the decisions with clarity that they need to make, what will inspire them, motivate them, and give them the insight that they need. Do you want this? No? Okay. Thank you. What else? This one. Why are these cards coming out this way? Or are they getting stuck? Thank you. What else? Okay, Aries, as I said, I'm looking at 4 different areas of your life. In the present position, this is meant to verify, validate that this is your reading. Unlike other readers, I do not want you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm a psychic and a medium, and I have been since I was a child. I am channeling the spirit world. So in regards to the readings, there's an outcome and there's advice in here. You should always trust yourself, of course, but it's really important that you understand that the reading is for you or it's not for you. If it's for you, then the present position will make sense to you. If it's not for you, then this present position will not make sense. Now, one of the things that needs to happen is time needs to play itself out. In my readings, if the present position doesn't make sense to you, if you come back in approximately 2 weeks, put it in a playlist, come back and look at it then, and the present position still does not make sense, then this is not your reading. So let's get started. Spirit, bring it forward. What's going on with Aries and what's going on in their present position? What will help them to validate that this is their reading? So Aries, I feel a sense of kind of an emotional roller coaster for you that's going on right now. Here we have the Lovers, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Page of Swords. And so I feel like somebody is on your mind, somebody extremely close to you. I feel as if you are thinking a lot about situations and people in your life. For many of you, I feel, and this reading, I'm seeing quite a lot of love stuff come up, and I want to state from the beginning that this may go directly into a singles read, meaning that you're single, you're not in a commitment with somebody. But for the most part, in the present position, what I have here is both, right? That can apply to all Aries. Why is the Queen of Swords here? And why is the Page of Swords here, Spirit? So what we have here is, I feel that you're talking to somebody very close to you. You're giving them advice. You are encouraging them in what it is that they need to do to accomplish what it is they need to accomplish. I feel as if what you're expecting in regards to speaking to them is that they begin to ascertain clear boundaries in their life. And I don't feel like this is you, Aries. I feel like this is somebody that you're talking to. I feel as if you're supporting somebody in some way, because here we have the Lovers, right? So this is somebody that is extremely close to you, somebody very dear to you, somebody that you love. And I also feel here that this person that you may be talking to is trying to gain perspective over something. And what you're doing is kind of letting them know, listen, it's now time to take control of certain things in your life. And I feel that for you too. I feel like there's been this kind of knock-on effect or domino effect in your life where you're watching others go through some really difficult struggles. Not that you haven't gone through them yourself. And as you give out this advice, this wisdom and all of that, I feel also that you're coming up with new ideas, you know, and kind of taking advantage of the life that you have. And so it's almost like somebody else's hardship and struggle and adversity is giving you clarity about, you know what, I'm not going through that. And thank God. Yes, I've had my own share of adversity, but right now, I am in a place that I can enjoy my life in the way that I want. And so I see you brewing new ideas. I see you being curious about new things. I see you researching new ideas, new things to gain community and engagement, and to tap into that side of yourself that has always been there, and at different times in your life it comes out stronger than others. But there's a social aspect here. There is friendships, there is communication, there's a restlessness in regards to now accomplishing what you want to accomplish long term, because I feel like there's no time like the present in the way that you're thinking. In the strength position, what we have here is you thinking about traveling. Now, again, this could be somebody traveling to you or you traveling somewhere. But what we have is kind of you thinking about the journey once again, right? And so that could be a metaphor. The journey of your life, this adversity that you're experiencing through what other people are experiencing. I feel as if here in the strength position, you know, what we have in the oracle is safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. So there's somebody here in your life that is maybe far away from you, maybe physically or emotionally, or maybe both. But you're thinking about them because it feels like they're going through hard times, and it feels as if they feel like home with you, or you feel like home with them, or vice versa. There's a very, very strong connection and a lot of stable energy here. So there's a great kind of love and passion coming forward for being able to be of service and of purpose, right? So what we have here in the strength energy, again, through others' adversity, what we have here is you taking defenses down, Seven of Wands, right? You understanding that your challenges are challenges within your life. However, you can overcome them. We have here you thinking, praying, wishing, hopeful expectation for others and yourself for protection, perseverance, and maintaining control, like emotional equilibrium, emotional regulation, right? So you're being strong for others. Here we have you, again, leaving the past behind, or watching others leave the past behind. We have you transitioning into moving into completing unfinished business. Letting go of emotional baggage, or beginning to work on it in some way. So a lot of strength in regards to you wanting to change something about your life that you may have been putting off, or the circumstances may not have been right, but they are suddenly kind of opening up for you because your mind is opening up. Not that it's never been open, that's not what it is, but there's certain elements that are coming together to help you to shift your perspective on your own situation. Here in the challenge, we have true love. True love come to me. True love shall come to me. As I do will, so mote it be. So this is where the reading kind of changes into this love reading in regards to where I pick up the energy is more single energy than I do somebody in a situation that's partnered. Go ahead and listen if you're partnered with somebody. Bits and pieces may make sense to you, but be careful about taking any advice from the outcome or any kind of perceived advice, because it may not apply to you. Because like I said, very strongly, I feel that it's for singles. Here we have the Knight of Wands in the challenge. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the King of Pentacles. So what I see here, Aries, is that you want love, right? You want it to come to you. You're passionate about bringing it forward, but it feels like you kind of don't know how to. You feel quite stuck in that regard, of finding new people, or there's some type of element in regards to you where there's a challenge that you feel that maybe is so challenging within your particular circumstances that somebody may not want to buy into that and be with you like long term, because like maybe there's a medical issue, or maybe there's some type of challenge in some way where you feel like, well, who's going to want to take that on? Well, you'd be surprised, Aries. You would be surprised. So there's this mindset that you're going to have to get past in regards to the challenge in, you know, being able to move forward and ascertain a relationship that is reciprocal, engaging, loving, and abundant. Because here we have the King of Pentacles. You have so much love to give, and you're one of these signs that is a natural nurturer. It's very important, if you have not had children or if your children are grown, that you start to find an outlet for this, because you know, don't die with your music in you, Aries. You have a lot of love to give, and there's a lot of people suffering in the world that need love, right? And you know, try not to focus on what you perceive as your insecurities or what you perceive as your shortcomings. You know, I've worked in psychiatric hospitals and forensic prisons, jails, you name it, right, in the community with the homeless. I'm a psychologist, so I've been working in it for 30 years. And let me tell you, people that have nothing, people that have the worst mental illness, people that are dealing with substance abuse, addiction, once somebody starts to work on themselves, a beautiful thing starts to happen. You begin to attract a beautiful energy. And I see it all the time in my work in psychology, where in a psychiatric setting, people are falling in love. And yes, you can look at that as codependency and or whatever. But I also know people that have met in recovery, met during being homeless, met during these very, very, very adverse times in their life where there's desperation and despair, met when they were in prison, and formed these lifelong relationships and these lifelong friendships. So I beseech you to not judge these situations and get into all this like stupidness about codependency and all that. Love is love, right? And two people need to figure it out themselves. So if you think you've got shortcomings, I don't think you do. There's somebody for everybody. Now, in the outcome, we have love, right? We have love twice coming up we have it in the challenge, right? True love coming up in the challenge, and we have it in the outcome, love, right? So Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me, right? So you're thinking about this. Please put your energy that way. You have to take action. For those of you that have had, who have never been, you know, the way you meet people nowadays is not organically. Yes, it can happen for some, but people meeting organically through the dating experience may happen, I don't know, once every 3 to 4 years. And so we have technology now. Take advantage of it. And it doesn't matter what age you are. Obviously, be safe. Don't be inappropriate. Know your boundaries. Have fun, but engage, right? There's lots of dating apps. And it is a challenge perhaps in the beginning if you have the wrong attitude, right? So you may need to work with somebody to help you to overcome that so you can actually enjoy the experience rather than having this big, huge expectation of the outcome. Dating is for fun. And you have a lot of fun to give, and you have a lot of joy to give, and you have a lot of emotional energy. So if you engage in that process and you start dating, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know what you're going to find. You never know who you're going to click with. And sometimes, yes, all you do is make some really amazing friends. But other times you make amazing friends and you happen to have a fun experience. And sometimes you happen to fall in love. So what we have here is temperance, divine timing, right? So take action. Don't be impatient though. Let it happen in good time. If you have not engaged in this ever, or if you have not moved forward in this in a proactive way, it's really important that you understand that there is a process to this, and it's levels of engagement, levels of letting your guard down, levels of understanding the dating world, levels of understanding who's coming at you and projecting stuff onto you. Now, if you look at the glass half full, it is going to be half full and it's going to be a negative experience. But if you go into it understanding all the different elements and how to get the most engagement out of it and how to be a bright light in a very difficult space, then you will really, really enjoy yourself. But it's going to take time and it's going to take some work. So here we have temperance. We also have the Star card and the Justice card in the reverse. So for some of you, there's a need to heal an injustice in your life. And so whatever that may be, moving into the love stratosphere will help you to heal your heart. I love this line from one of the Madonna songs. She says, I know this is really inappropriate and I apologize, but Madonna said it. She says the only way to get over somebody is to get under somebody. Now, I don't know if she was the origin of that brilliant sentence, but for those of you that are not engaging in love because you've been heartbroken, because you've gone through a terrible divorce, because the love of your life has died, because your partner died and they weren't the love of your life, right? I have met people in my line of work that have been single for 27 years and never dated. I have been single for a decade and never dated anybody. We're not here to not be with people. We're here to engage and love each other. So if you're feeling the need for love, you have to take action, okay? But you will heal from whatever injustice that you went through. It shows it right here in the outcome. In the outcome, finally, what we have is, Spirit wants me to turn this around. We have the 6 of Wands in the upright and we have the 4 of Wands in the upright. You cannot get a better outcome than that in regards to love. Victory and stability in a new life. That's what that means. So the 6 of Wands represents progress, self-confidence, moving forward in things, claiming your worth. And the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, represents celebration, joy, harmony, stability, home, community, homecoming, coming together with somebody in a way that's going to make your life so much more joyful and so much more expansive. So I encourage you to please move forward in this because it's showing up in your reading. Now, even though I do general readings and love readings and things like that, I can't tell you how many times and how many months it goes on for a certain sign where I don't see love for them because it's not coming in. It's just not coming in yet, right? Divine timing. When it does come in like this, I want to encourage you to move forward in that area. Don't have an expectation of skipping down the road with the love of your life. Have an expectation of experiencing something new and fun and just having a good time. And you will meet the most amazing people, because like you, they're insecure, they're afraid, they've got their baggage, they're working on their stuff, they know that they want love, they know that they have a lot of love to give, and to the right person who's open to them and willing, they will do the rest of the work. So, Aries, that is your reading. I want to just let you guys know that for the first time in that I've ever had this channel, I have over 1 million views and at this point 11,000 subscribers. And I have been a life coach for 20 years. Like I said, I'm a clinical psychologist both in the UK and in the US. But when it comes to my life coaching, and even when it comes to my readings, I have a wait list that is, it's long. It can be years before you get in to see me. I am opening it up for the first time to my How Love Tarot subscribers, my loyal subscribers. If anything in this reading you feel that you can work on in a life coaching situation, please contact me. The pricing is below in the description. If you want a reading, a private tarot reading, you can do that also. And that price is also there. To do that, you need to contact me via my email at www. What is it? What's my email? I've forgotten now. Not www. It's howlovetarot@gmail.com. So just look at the name of my channel. howlovetarot@gmail.com, and the information is in the description. Like I said, if this is something that you're struggling with and you feel like you want to work on it, you can definitely reach out to anybody professional, but you can also reach out to me and we can have a quick chat and I can let you know kind of how we can move forward in a successful way. So that is a limited time offer. As soon as spaces, and they're kind of filling up right now. I think I only have like one this week available. So they're filling up very, very quickly. With 1 million views, I have thousands, tens of thousands of people watching these readings every month. So like I said, I encourage you to contact me as soon as possible if there's anything that you can think of that you would like to work on. Very different than therapy. I'm not going to be giving you therapy, and there's laws and ethics and reasons why I won't be doing that. Life coaching is different. At some point I'm going to put up a video on my channel about the difference between life coaching and therapy and the kind of life coaching I do. But in the meantime, contact me and I'll be happy to get into that with you. Please like, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment. I've been off air for quite some time now and I really need your help to re-engage YouTube so the algorithm can pick up my readings so you can actually see them when they come out. Aries, it's been a pleasure. I hope the reading helped and I will speak to you soon.